show of hands in the comment section, let me know for real, who is tired of answering to other people and just wants to make their own money and do what they want to do with their life? Who is tired of the bullshit? The harder you hustle and the more you learn, the easier it is to make a living for yourself. I've been putting out these videos about selling on Facebook Marketplace, and I really think that this knowledge and a lot of other knowledge that's being shared on the internet for free is super important to people who just want to break free and create their own side hustles that work. So check out this video, be sure to watch to the end, and hopefully we can make something happen, everybody. Let's do it. Selling on Facebook Marketplace started as a way for me to make some quick cash, but it soon turned into an addiction. After a few years of selling more and more items, I realized this is the side hustle for me. And the best part is, anyone can do it. No matter who you are, if you live near a populated area, you can make money using this platform. In this series, I've decided to share all my experiences with the world in hopes that you can start making money too. But enough talking. We gotta go sell some shit. Gotta go beat this guy! Woo! Facebook Marketplace, let's do it! Gotta make this sale! All right, here we go. We're on right now. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, another episode talking about the Facebook Marketplace platform. So I personally, and I've said this in other videos, think that this is the most underrated and the most useful place to sell items and to make money as a side hustle in the 2020s. So I don't even know when I started on Facebook Marketplace, but the last 3 years I have used it so often that I'm now recommending it to other people on YouTube. Everyone that's viewing my channel, if you want to make extra money, I suggest you start using Facebook Marketplace. So today's video, I want to go over a couple different things. Okay, so first thing I wanted to talk about was, what is Facebook Marketplace? For people who might have just stumbled on this video and have no idea what I'm even talking about. Facebook Marketplace, if you could picture, say, the movie Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin, the marketplace in the movie where he goes and steals bread or steals items from the marketplace. So you could figure a whole rows of stands lining the street, and they're just selling anything you could think of. So a flea market. This is Facebook Marketplace in a virtual setting, and you can buy almost anything on Facebook Marketplace. I've seen military airplanes, I've seen helicopters, I've seen coffins, I've seen human skulls. Literally, my friend Ron Glom bought a human skeleton off of Facebook Marketplace. So you could pretty much buy almost anything. I have even seen drugs offered on Facebook Marketplace. In my opinion, terrible place to sell drugs. If you just want to raise a red flag in your yard and just just call the police. Just save yourself the time and effort and just call the police on yourself, because that's the worst idea I've ever heard. Either way, if you wait long enough and search hard enough and open up your area across the country, there's not many items that you can't find on Marketplace. Cars, boats, houses, places to live, bicycles, skateboards, collectibles. So I just opened up Facebook Marketplace here, and I'm going to show you guys the screen so you can see what I'm doing. And right here, right off the top of my mind, these first 3 listings, 2 of them actually kind of interest me. The first one is a whole collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures. $9 a figure. So he's going pretty much top dollar with this. I could see some of them being worth about 20 bucks. But $9 a figure, I would buy the whole lot for maybe 30 personally. Here's another nice listing. I'm just showing you guys like what's on here. Comic books, an entire storage unit, 60 bucks a box, or make an offer. I mean, let's be real. I'm going to shoot this guy a message. I have some interest. Is there a price you have in mind for everything? Another secret to buying stuff to resell it again is to buy it in bulk. So like if I bought just one box for 60 bucks, who knows if I would even make money off of it? Maybe the comics aren't even worth it. But say he's like, I want to move this stuff today. I want it gone. Give me like 300 bucks for all of it. Then we got a deal. I doubt that's going to happen, but it could. The real reason that I started this video here today, I actually was planning on showing you guys what I'm doing on my phone, but I was having technical difficulties with these microphones and the other camera. So I've decided to just go ahead with the video, show you guys the screen of my computer, and hopefully it's the same and everybody understands where I'm going with this. So I actually am going to stop recording here and I'm going to go to my messages. And there is, so when you open up Messenger on your computer or your phone on the Facebook app, you can, so on your computer, the Messenger and the Facebook are actually one. So you're actually going to be able to see your messages on the same platform, the same screen as you will as the Facebook page. On your phone, they're actually 2 separate apps, and Messenger is actually something that you would download separate from the Facebook app. So if you have Facebook already downloaded as an app on your phone, you might want to go and look for Facebook Messenger, because that's how you're going to actually have the conversations with the people if you're using a smartphone. You can sell items on your desktop or your laptop. It's just going to be a lot more work taking the photos, putting them on the computer, and then posting them. But if that works better for you, I mean, I'm not going to say there's one way to do this. There's many ways. I'm opening the Messenger, all the chats. So it's going to bring me right here, first in line is Marketplace. So if you hit that, it's actually going to bring you up all your messages that are coming in on the Marketplace that have nothing to do with your personal messages. You know, say you sent a message to your cousin and we're like talking about something that's just like personal, or your wife, say you're sending a message to one of your friends. Those messages are not going to be intertwined with your Facebook Marketplace messages. So you don't have to worry about mixing business and personal. They've separated it for you, which I find as a nice feature, because then when you know you're in the Marketplace messages, it's all business. So here's where I'm going with this video. The main reason why I want to talk about is, when is it appropriate to report someone, and then even take the next step and actually block someone when you're dealing with people on Facebook. Most of the time when you sell an item to someone, you're not going to know who they are. You're not going to know that person personally, but they may have mutual friends. So there's always a connection that can be made if you're locally selling items, where they know somebody who knows you, and that connection makes the sale feel safer and just makes it a lot smoother because there's a connection already. And most of the people I sell to, I will say, have a mutual friend with me, because I have maxed out all my friends, and anyone who's ever friend requested me before I maxed out, I accepted. If now I'm at the limit, so I can't accept any more people. Okay, so this guy messaged me. I'm not even going to say his name. It's on the screen, whatever. I've already blocked him because I got really bad vibes. You want to be really safety first when it comes to selling stuff, because even $1,000 isn't worth risking your life or your family's safety. Nothing, no amount of money is. All right, I'm going to say see conversation, even though I've already blocked this person, because I'm interested to see the conversation. Because I want to show you guys how quickly this can go from 0 to 100 real quick, right? This is hard to navigate on here, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I've just done a lot to navigate this insanity, but I'm actually going to reset the camera up over here so you guys can kind of look over my shoulder and see what I'm doing. Dude messaged me about a bike, a Mongoose BMX bike. I posted it for $50 originally, right? So I told in the description and in the actual post, it says that the rim's bad. All right, so let's start from the top here. He said, how are you? Replacement rim is not cheap. Could you do $10? Think about it and let me know. I'll be driving all over New Jersey on Wednesday picking up bikes. I said no. I'll scrap it. It is not worth meeting for $10. So what I was saying is, like, I don't have the time. It's not that I wouldn't sell it to you for $10. It's just that taking that time out of my day to wait for you, meet you, and make the sale is not worth my time. I could be doing something else where I could make more money. And that's just me personally. If that's not for everyone. So I wasn't saying that it was a big deal to sell it for $10 because, okay, he might be right, but I can't spend the time. So he said, just put it to the curb. Scrap, you will get 10 cents. At least if I fix it, someone can ride it again. Sorry for bothering me. Let me know if you change your mind. And then he said, I have the same bike listed for $75 with no bent rim. And I just said, good for you, thumbs up. And this is where it took a turn for the worse, because I was just like, good for you, like, go sell your bike if you want. I'm not giving you it for $10, and I'm definitely not giving it to you for free. I can't just I would just either scrap it or take it to Goodwill, because I can't have people just coming to my house just frivolously, just for no reason, just so they can get a free bike. It's weird, honestly. And then he said, enjoy your scrap, laughing face. Maybe take a lesson in common courtesy and niceness. It goes a long way. And then I was just thinking, okay, I didn't respond to that. So like a few minutes later, he's like, and it would be easier for you if I come get it, then you bring it to the scrapyard. You leave it in the driveway and I'll put the money under the mat. Easiest transaction. I would save you the trip and the gas for $10 in scrap. At this point, I was just like, hell no. Even if this guy was offering me more than I even listed it for, which was $50, I thought it was a great price. The bike sells for like $200 new. If he offered me like $40 or even maybe $30, I probably would have sold it to him. But the fact that he went to $10 and then was trying to convince me that I have to sell it to him or give it to him, I don't know what he was saying. Then I just got weird. It just got weird. So I just literally said, I would never allow someone as unstable as you near my house. You're harassing me. Please stop. And then he said, okay, go to your safe space, weirdo. So I reported him. And I'll show you guys how to report someone right here. First off, this guy doesn't have a picture on his Facebook profile, which is a red flag. If you don't have a picture at all, I will respond to these people, but I'll wait to see what kind of messages they send, because I don't like dealing with people who are trying to be secretive, because it's just a red flag to be like, is this person just a scammer? This guy kind of deserves to be reported, or just so I can leave the conversation, because like I tried to tell him a few times that I don't want his bike. And nowhere in this post does it say trades. So I was selling an electric bike. It's still here. I didn't sell it yet. He said, hello, is this still available? Would you trade for a killer quad brand new? Sorry, no, I need the money right now. That's all I said. All right, with 100 on top, it's brand new. I'll send pics. So he's sending me pictures of a used bike, but telling me it's brand new. I wouldn't use the term brand new. I would use the term lightly used or basically new. I would never be telling somebody that this bike is brand new. Right on the back, let me see if I can pause it. You can see that the bike definitely 100% has been ridden, because there's dirt on the tire. So for him to say that the bike's brand new is a lie. So no profile picture. He's trying to trade me a bike that he's lying about for another bike that's worth way more than the bike he wants. He did say he would put 150 on the top, which that was a noble gesture, for him to, in his mind, realize that this bike is not nearly worth the same value as the other one. And then I just didn't respond because the bike's not new, not even close. So he just said, wanna? And I didn't respond to that. So I feel bad reporting him for this, so I might just not. But if you wanted to report him, I will show you how. Go to more options, and then there's right here at the bottom, there's a little thing. It says label chat, create meetup, see details, view profile, report buyer. And then this comes up. It might take a minute. So just let me see. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, report buyer. Just so you guys know, I'm not going to report the kid. I don't know how old he is. I can't see his face. But it says deliberately low offer, didn't show up, stop responding, scam, or bullying and harassment. And then at the bottom it says, if someone is in immediate danger, please call emergency services. Don't wait. So they know that there's situations that happen on Facebook, just like there's situations that happen on Craigslist and any other place where you sell items hand to hand, face to face, where it can be really dangerous. So I'm not going to report it, but if you hit one of these, so I would put deliberately low offer if I was to report him. This also gives you the ability to leave the chat. So if you want to leave the chat, this is what you do. You report the person, and then it allows you to leave the chat. And then after you report the person, it gives you the option to block them on Messenger and also to block them on Facebook in general. So they won't be able to see your profile. They won't be able to message you anymore. Nothing like that. So you have to be, I'm going to use the term vigilant. You cannot be like, oh, he seems like a cool guy. He might have just made a remark. You have to be on top of your shit. And if something seems off, just report the person, block them, and move on, because it's not worth the risk. There's millions of other buyers out there. And if you have good items, like I'll say I post at least 10 good quality items per week. I don't need to take an offer from someone. I don't have to deal with people that are shady. I don't have to, nor do I want to deal with people that are giving me low offers or acting weird or erratic or trying to convince me that I'm wrong and they're right. It's just weird. Like, if you tell someone you don't want to sell an item to them, you have every right not to sell an item to them. So report them, block them, move on. I just wanted to show you guys that if I have another situation come up soon in the next little bit before I post this video, I will definitely show you guys in person how to block somebody on here, because I think me just talking about it isn't exactly the same as showing it. So we'll wait till the end of the day, see what happens. I do have a nice sale that should be made here today, and then I have a bigger sale, 3 different items, $50 a piece, 2 $50 items, 1 $40 item. All 3 of those, I believe, I'm going to be selling to one person tomorrow at my storage unit. So maybe I'll include that stuff in this video too. But yeah. Okay. So I actually wanted to just keep talking about this specifically because I think that these opportunities that the internet has created for anyone to make money, really you can cut out being forced to get a job with all the opportunities that the internet presents. Gives you an out. It really does. There's so much opportunity in so many places to be a freelancer, to be self-employed, to be an entrepreneur online today You just have to figure out what works for you. So I think Facebook is a really great opportunity for people who want to make extra money, or who could even use it as a legitimate business if they wanted to. And you don't have to sell used items. You can sell brand new items like liquidations, stuff like that, or you could sell crafts on here. I've never tried those two things, other than like, you know, if a company sends us something, maybe I'll sell it if I don't use it. But it's that, in that way, it's not brand new because it's been used. But say like you could go buy X amount of pallets of one item that you know would sell good, and you can use eBay, of course, but you can also use Facebook Marketplace, because on Facebook Marketplace, if there's a big demand for something in your area, that person doesn't have to pay shipping or wait for that item to come. If they want it right there and now, or need it right there and now, and just want to pay a flat fee in cash, they can do that. And you can do that on Facebook Marketplace. So huge opportunity presented here. People overlook it. They really do. Let's go sell some shit. All right. We're about to make a sale, Fan.
Yeah.
On Facebook Marketplace, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Here. Can I see that? No? Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell this suitcase that I found in the trash. So straight up, this is a trash to cash type of deal. I didn't pay anything for the item except for my time driving around looking for it and the gas that I spent. I did look this up. What it is a Jennifer Lopez extra large luggage bag. We were gonna keep it, but we realized we have a bunch of luggage already, and to just store this on top of the other luggage that we have is kind of like, it's counterproductive, even though it's a nice bag. It sells for about $190, I believe, new, and they're gonna get it for 25 bucks.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah.
You think it's a good price?
Yeah.
Me too.
Mama.
Mama had to go get a vent for the house for the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna put it right here,
Yeah.
and this lady's gonna come and get it in like 30 minutes or maybe an hour. All right. So making some sales here, and yeah, pretty good. Okay, I'm at my storage unit here. I'm in EHT, which is about 15-20 minutes from where I live, and I have a decent amount of stuff left in the storage unit, so I thought I would be able to sell it faster than I did. I also have had my attention all in different places, and I haven't focused enough time on the stuff as I should have in the time that I had. See, I had an issue where this thing doesn't actually work, so I've never posted it. I thought I would have more time to test it and maybe get a new battery for it. I just haven't had the time. So the reality is the battery's bad, I think. So I don't know how I'm going to sell that. There was actually a subscriber on YouTube who mentioned they wanted it, but they're about 3 to 4 hours away, and I have no problem giving it to them. It's just, if I had to take it there, I don't know what, cost that would be and time away from other things that I really need to focus on. So hopefully they figure out a way to get it, because I'm willing to give this to them. You know who you are. That could be yours if you want it. So yeah, this is where I'm at. So this is where I'm at. I've talked about this in other videos about doing the repost. So this isn't just hitting the relist button. This is actually taking a whole new set of photos and posting a completely different listing. Basically, in essence, a totally different item, changing the words, changing the description, changing the photos, and posting again to see if that attracts more attention than the original post. So the relist is probably the most important thing that you can do on Facebook Marketplace if you're having trouble moving an item. So what I'm gonna do right now here today is the relist, repost of the bar stools. I don't wanna have to throw these out. These are really, really nice. Like, they need a deep cleaning, but somebody who wants bar stools like this is never ever going to find them for the price that I'm about to list these for again. I think I'm posting them for $100. I need to take new photos because I tried to take pictures in here and it just looked horrible. So I'm actually going to take these out of the storage unit and bring them out to there, post them again. I don't know what I was doing, but I never even listed this mirror yet at all. I've never posted it anywhere. So I need to get on that. All this stuff over here, for the most part, has been listed, and also that wouldn't be too hard to move somewhere else. Overall, it's not that crazy how much stuff is left in here, but I'm definitely going to close this out in 1 week, I think, basically from tomorrow, and move to another facility where they give me another month for free, because I really want to get a storage unit that's closer to my house. I think the other one is 8 minutes away from my house, and this is about 17 minutes. But if you're going back and forth to your storage all the time every day, it does make a big difference. So try and get your storage as close to home as possible so that you're not spending money in gas and taking time away from other things that you could be doing. All right, so here's another example of the repost. So I have all these ice cream chairs and the table. I thought that they would sell so fast, so quick, right? So the lady's like, I have this set, I got it in New York in the 1970s, 80s, whatever. I paid like X amount of dollars for it then. They're worth like $3,000 now. And I think people get this idea because they see things on the internet or on a TV show that what they have is worth a lot of money. So the reality of it is they're not worth $3,000. They're not worth even $1,500. They're probably not even worth $500. The condition is everything. And the condition of these chairs and this table is honestly horrible. So they need to be totally redone for them to be worth anything at all. So for me to even get a tenth of the value that she put on it is actually hard right now. I posted them, I think, for $350, and I'm gonna lower that price to $200. So if I get $200 for this whole set, 4 chairs and a table, I'll be happy. Expectation versus reality, here it is right here in front of you. I just made it back home, so I was able to make 2 brand new listings. I didn't relist the items, I actually made a whole new listing. So I took new pictures and a video for the bar stools. So I added a video to that and I posted it for $125. So that's $25 a chair, unbeatable price. And then the ice cream parlor vintage set, 4 chairs and table. That's how I titled it, with a bunch of pictures. I got picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photos. Posted it to 18 different yard sale groups and I posted it for $250. That's now here at the house, so I don't have to worry about going and getting it and bringing it back and meeting anyone. So I can actually let that one sit, put a tarp on it. It's metal anyway, and hopefully we'll sell these items. Just got to keep the push going, keep the hustle going. We'll see what happens. I'll keep everyone updated. Okay, so the first most of this video is about just different techniques, how to use Marketplace, but also just mostly about blocking people and when to block someone, when to report someone on the platform. But I should say it's also about just understanding each individual sale and trying to make a connection as to the person's situation. So I truly believe that the guy that wanted to get the bike for cheap was literally just trying to get anything he could for as cheap as possible. In essence, just trying to take advantage of the system that is Facebook Marketplace, where he knows people are just trying to move stuff along and just filling the gap of being like, I'll take it, give it to me, I'll take it. Which honestly, there's nothing wrong with that if you go about it the right way. And I shouldn't never have told him he was unstable. That was just opening the door for him to be more unstable. But I really need to take a step back and not say things like that to trigger people on purpose, even though I did it. It's in the video. But so this situation, coming back to what I was saying, treating people with decency and understanding a situation that might actually be really nice to do. Look at this, is a barber shop right here. I should go there. I wonder if that place is actually open. If that place is open, I might just go there and get a haircut right now. All right, so here we are. I'm gonna just pull over right here for a second and explain the situation real quick. So this lady had messaged me about this box of wrestlers because her son wanted them. I had them posted for like 3 weeks already now, and she was supposed to pick them up like a few different times and could never get there because she rides the bus and she doesn't have a car. So she was gonna get off the bus, get the wrestlers, put the money in the mailbox, get back on the bus. It just never worked out, but she kept messaging me and telling me like, my son keeps asking about these wrestlers. I wanna get them still, I just haven't figured out the right time to come. It's going to take me too much to Uber over there. It's not worth it. So I was like, all right, well, I go through Pleasantville all the time, every other day. I can drop them off for you. Ended up not doing it, and then got a couple messages more about the wrestlers, and then I was like, all right, I got to get these to this lady. Her son is probably just keeps asking his mom about it, like, why can't I have these wrestlers, you know? So that's what she said. She's like, well, maybe you can hold it until Monday. I can come. I don't have any plans. I'll be off. And then she's like, sorry, my son has been bugging me and I really want them, but my time is just always limited. So I don't know this lady's personal life, nor do I actually want to know her personal life, but she's given me her address on good faith that I'm just gonna drop them off, and she's literally at work. I don't even know her, never met her before, but the situation really feels like she's gonna pay me for the wrestlers. So I'm just gonna have to trust the lady and drop these off to her house, and then hopefully she pays me on Venmo or something. I think this is it right here. I'm about to just plop these things right on this. For not having a car, there's a Jaguar out front though, so you never really know the situation. Done deal. Posted them up right there. I'm gonna send her a picture of them. They're sitting on a little Minnie Mouse chair, and hopefully she gets them. I don't think they're open. It looks like it's a horde in there, a big horde. I would have gone. I need a haircut. Okay, so I've been waiting for an example to show you guys so I can actually show how you report somebody and actually show on screen me reporting them and also probably blocking them. I've already showed to block someone, but I didn't want to do this just to anyone because most people don't deserve to be reported. But this person, wow. Just wow. Okay, so I have a West Elm mid-century dining table, a kitchen table. I'm looking at it right now on my computer. It sells for $900, minimum of $800. If you pick it up in store, obviously there's no shipping. Whatever, you can do that, but you still have to take your time to go get it. So I listed this item for $200, and then I put a separate listing of the same item for $175. So this lady actually offered me $50 for the table. So $50. So to have it up for $200 was my bottom dollar. I would take $175, sure, but to offer $50 is insulting. It's a fourth of my asking price on a table that should be listed for $400, not $200. So not only am I going to the bottom price that it should be selling for, she's also offering not even half, not even a third, but 1/4 of the value of what I'm asking. It's straight up disrespectful. I said, you're kidding, right? Let's see, I'm hoping she sees this in the next like minute. Before I report her and block her, I'm actually gonna wait for her to see the message. Just to see her response. This car is loud. The repost works almost every time. So I've reposted a bunch of items as I'm moving everything from this storage to the other storage. I'm about to sell the speaker cabinet. Yeah, so this guy's about to buy it, I believe. So I originally posted it for $200, which is probably the real price of what it's worth. And then I've reposted it for $60, which is probably too low for what it's actually worth. But I need to get it out of here. I don't want it anymore. We'll see what happens.
Right here.
Where are you going in Atlantic City?
Probably to Borgata or the truck. Here's my number, okay? If you have that other guy still on the line, you know what I mean? I have like a little studio. I'm gonna look this over. I might not want it, so if he's still interested,
Okay.
just give him my number and tell him to text me.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna like flip it and want more money. Like if
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the speakers out in it and see if I want to put it in. I have a studio. You know?
Okay, and it's local, pretty near here. Where'd you come from, Moloka?
Manahawk.
Manahawk.
Yeah.
So it's an hour.
No.
Less
32
than that?
minutes.
Oh, that's
Here.
really
Yeah,
not that far.
67.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a truck, man. I don't care. You know what I mean? I would do.
So the only reason why I think it's really fine is because this lady I know is moving, and it was her husband's, and he actually wanted to sell it himself, and he had another piece that went on top.
Oh yeah.
So he didn't really want to give it away, but they had so much stuff.
Yeah.
That for me to help them, they gave me a bunch of stuff. So that's why there's no reason why it shouldn't work fine. Is what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The situation, and like I can't guarantee it. I don't know because I never used it.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
This cabinet, if the speaker, it's old. This is like a.
It is because the new
it's
models
like an
look
80s.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. The cabinet is worth $60 to somebody without the speakers.
Okay.
You follow me? That's why. That's why I said, I know if you wait, you're late on stuff. You know, you got another guy that was thinking the same thing as me. So.
Well, you were kind of no bullshit in the messages. Like I've been on time my whole life, and you were here 10 minutes before. So a lot of people don't say that. They're just like, yeah, I'll get there whenever I feel like it, kind of thing.
Hey, I gotta ask you, is that a Facebook name, man? Tucker Upper?
It's just my like stage name, kind of.
Oh,
my
do you
actual
play?
name is Turner.
Do you?
No, just like I have a YouTube channel and stuff like that. So I am in a bit of a conundrum with an item that I posted these bar stools, 5 of them. I posted them for $300 about 3 weeks ago, 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I have gotten a few messages about them, but the thing is nobody was serious about buying them until I reposted them again, and I posted them for $125. Over the night, I got messages. Well, I already set up a time to meet this lady. She's late by a lot, for $125. So it's $25 a piece for each bar stool. So then I get another message this morning from this guy on the original post, and he's asking if he can buy them on Saturday, so 2 days from now. He wants to buy them. Well, he's asking for a better price than $300. So even if I sold them for $250 on Saturday, so double what I'm planning on selling them today for, is it worth keeping them, storing them when I'm trying to actually empty this unit, or is it worth just taking the $125 today? So where I'm at my point in my business now is take the money that's coming to you right now, today, guaranteed on the spot, get this stuff out of here so that it's less work for me to move the other items to the other storage unit and just take the 125. Yes, they're worth more than 125. They might even be worth $100 each, but the chances of getting that are very, very slim. Might as well just take the 125 and add that to the other money I have and take that to the storage auction today and buy more stuff that then we can flip. So sitting on items is not good at all for my business, because content is king, and if I'm not continuously getting more items to flip, items flip, there's not going to be any more videos if I'm just with the same items for too long of a time. So depends on what you're thinking, what you're doing, your individual, business. But for me, I'm going to take the 125 today rather than risk waiting for the 250 in 2 days that might not actually happen. Although it probably would, I just don't know. It's a slippery, it's a hard place to be in. But this lady's literally about to be here any minute, so I'm actually going to drive out to the front so that she can follow me in, because she needs the gate access. So I kind of was waiting for this person to respond in like a smart ass way, because offering $50, they must have known that was a joke, but they said, would you take 50 for the table, like I was talking about before. I've given them a couple hours to respond to me saying, you're kidding, right? So they haven't responded. So up in the top right corner, there's a thing that says more options. And then you're going to go down. It says mark as pending, create meetup plan, see details, report buyer. This is how you report a buyer. Report the buyer. Deliberately low offer. This is the main thing that you can report. Submit. So didn't show up, stopped responding, scam, bullying, and harassment, which can lead to actually like reporting them further. But if you just put deliberately low offer, it does actually allow you to, you left the group. So I left the group. And it says you no longer have access to this conversation, but I don't know if that's true, because even when I've left the group, the person was still able to contact me further. So I'm not sure about that, but that's how you report a profile. And then I'm just gonna go one step further and just block this lady. Block messages, block calls, block on Facebook, block. I don't want anything to do with this person. If they're gonna make offers like that, they obviously don't own a business. They don't understand what goes into this and how much time and energy I put into this. And I just don't want to spend my time dealing with people that don't value my time. So that's the video. I hope people could take a lot of information from this. It could allow you to navigate the Facebook Marketplace platform better. And that's really the whole point of this series, is to spread all the information I've gathered over the last 4 years and help people to sell better and to make decisions. Maybe not even to make sales, but to realize when like somebody's being rude to you, and to just block them, report them, move on, so that you can actually spend your time in a productive way dealing with people who actually respect your time and actually are going to pay a fair price for products, using your time wisely to actually make legit sales. I still feel like I'm going to be able to sell that table. It's in the back of my storage unit right now, in the next storage unit that I have. I actually just bought a storage unit from an auction, and I'm going to be bringing all of the items from that unit to this unit. So that should be a video coming soon. And yeah, please everybody hit that thumbs up button if you like this kind of content. Let me know in the comments below if I should continue this series, and what other aspects of selling do you want me to touch on that I could maybe expand on or tell more about, or just say I really don't know anything about that. But leave your comments, let me know what you think. And then if this is your first time that you've ever found our channel, that you've ever been on our channel before, please just hit that subscribe button. Every subscription helps, and we appreciate literally everyone that subscribes to our channel. We're trying to get to that 200,000 mark by the end of this year. I think it's definitely a possible goal. So share the videos around, share the channel around, and don't forget to subscribe yourself. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Have a great rest of your day, and keep pushing, everybody.